We begin with more than a dozen men behind bars facing federal charges as part of a joint operation to crack down on violent offenders in the Houston area. Thank you for joining us. I'm Keith Garvin.
And I'm Daniela Guzman. KPRC2's Bryce Newberry is live at the downtown federal courthouse with some new details about this big bust. Bryce?
Keith and Daniela, we've learned tonight from the FBI that more than 200 personnel, tactical teams from all across the state, came in and surrounded the homes of these 14 accused criminals, arresting them at 6 o'clock in the morning. For the second time in 2 months, the FBI announcing a group of arrests. The special agent in charge of the Houston division says target violent crime.
For every criminal that we take off the streets, that's one less person being victimized.
Early Wednesday morning, FBI tactical teams helped arrest 14 men indicted for federal violations like drug trafficking and unlawful possession of a firearm.
Guns and drugs, they fuel violent crime.
Court.
So you admit that the firearms was with you in the vehicle on this day?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Do
sir.
you admit? Do you admit that your rap career funded a criminal organization?
Yes, I have.
Yes, it did.
Yes, sir.
Can I go home now?
Yes, sir.
After recent updates on YSL Rico case rocked everyone this week, the FBI found another rap-related collective that behaved criminally. Federal and local authorities arrested several members of the Sauce Walker's crew in Houston, Texas. Over 200 officials contributed to the apprehension and are on the case. The Federal Bureau of Investigation's Houston Division announced the arrest and explained their intent. For every violent criminal that we take off the streets, that's one less person being victimized, said James Smith, special agent in charge of the FBI Houston Division. Authorities arrested 14 alleged gang members from the Sauce Factory just days after his 32-year-old figurehead clowned Gunna for his plea deal on social media. Moreover, Walka joked at the Atlanta rapper's responses to the questions about YSL. "Yes, sir," he gestured. "Can I go home now?" Also, he reposted his BET cipher over Pushin P and wrote, "I feel sorry for Jeffrey." As the YSL Rico case has demonstrated, Rico charges and close affiliations can be very damaging to artists and people involved. While authorities didn't give many specific details about the case, more information is bound to come out soon. However, local news reporters did specify some of the charges. Law officials gave the accused. The TSF crew faces charges of drug trafficking and unlawful possession of a firearm. And as of now, it's unclear whether Sauce Walka himself had any involvement with the presented charges. Still, given that it's a Rico case, it's likely that law enforcement will investigate the entire collective. As for Gunna, he was seemingly able to avoid the brunt, but we don't know if TSF members will have the luxury. In addition, many criticize Gunna's plea deal, whether because of Gunna himself or the system he finds himself in. Maybe TSF will face a similar tough decision, but hopefully their case goes smoothly. JT, the bigger figure, reacts as he says. He said he ready to do 40 years if he had to. Feds came the next day. Gotta be more careful what you say you going to do. I pray I stay this positive mission in building me and my people up. Campaign to stay away from everything illegal, if possible. Mind own business and keep visualizing a better future for me and my family and busting my back to get there. Amen. And then, responds to a couple different people. First one, he said, "You white, mind your business." And then says, "Stay out of black people's business, period. Comment on white business. Y'all instigate stuff. Y'all owe us plenty money, so calm down." Just responding to somebody and whatnot. Now, Kodak Black did go live, man, and play Sauce Walker's song while with his daughter, man. He didn't come out and just say, anything about the Sauce Walka case or anything like that, but he came out at the very least knocking his music, and I knew that was, a signal like, hey, I support you, Sauce, and what's going on, man, with your camp. Now, I do want to say this, man, and I've been saying this since the beginning, man. It's just crazy, man. Like, how the ones who keep catching these Ricos are these rap groups. These rap groups keep catching Ricos. We know that there is multiple different cartels, big time gangs out there really organizing real crime. But the people that y'all are targeting are rappers. Let me just say something right quick, man, because this is my thing, man. Growing up in a impoverished community, growing up in a black community, in America, there's not very many ways to make it out the hood. But one of those very few ways that black people have, made it out the hood is through entertainment, the music industry, being a rapper or a singer, playing sports, whatever. That is one of our only ways to close that generational wealth deficit that we are being smoked in by hundreds of years. That is one of our only few ways. And they are telling us that they are going to take it away. Not even for you, the one who set the steps to make it out the hood, not the one who actually made it out, not for what you do, but for what the people do that you associate yourself with. The world might see you take a picture with somebody, that person commit a crime, and next thing you know, you being locked away for it. That's what they are telling you. This whole Rico stuff, this is nothing but modernized war on drugs. It's the same concept. See, back then, black folks was getting rich off the streets. Now, I'm not glorifying that, but they were making hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars. Freeway Ricky. They was making millions of dollars out here, man. So the government had to shut that down because that was not taxable. But they didn't want those black folks to have that money because money brings power, regardless of who you are. If you have money, you have power because you have the ability to move how you want to and pay your way through life. People who are willing to do things for you for money. So now you have power. They do not want black folks to have that kind of power. So now they create laws to shut that power down. The law back then was the war on drugs. And now that law has been criticized and bashed and shown to be a mistake, they recreated that to modernize it because now the drug dealers have gone from that because they changed with the times. The drug dealers changed with the times and became rappers. They realized that this drug dealing ain't gonna do nothing but give us basketball or football numbers. We gotta change with the times. So they changed into rappers. The feds identified that. And now they see that these people are going legit. So they gotta find ways to try to trap them and take them down. That's crazy, man. Y'all are not even taking these men down for the crimes that they are committing. Instead, you're taking them down for crimes that their partners are committing. You're putting their partners' crimes onto these men, connecting them to that. What do they do to that? How do you get in trouble for somebody else? You cannot definitively say that they influenced their partners to do what it is that you're claiming that their partners did. You cannot say that they are telling their partners to go out here and commit crimes. That don't even make any sense. What is the crime going to help? Nothing. It tears them down. Everybody see these Ricos going on. All y'all are doing is y'all are taking government money, which is taxpayers' dollars, to put these men on trial and lose, because you will lose. What do you have on them? Y'all are destroying families. Y'all are destroying people's lives, but y'all don't care because of your jealousy, your greed, your desperation for power, your desperation to be in control, your desperation to show that no matter how high you get, you will always be beneath us. That is all I see here. Constantly, nonstop. And then you got people actually online laughing and saying that's what he get, and you got to be more careful and you got to watch what you say and all this stuff. No, man, that shouldn't be the attitude. Why are our people so foolish to where they believe that, oh yeah, that's what he get whenever you see a successful black man? The TV and the entertainment has taught y'all to hate your own people whenever they make a way out. We don't support each other. we don't stand up and say, you know what, enough is enough. Stop tearing us down, because that could be you in that situation. Whenever you make it out and you get into that position where you become the boss, they gonna come after you as well. That's what they are doing. They showing you that you're not going to be able to make it out no matter what you do. We got y'all confined, y'all trapped, y'all gonna stay in the hood. Do y'all not realize that this takes a lot of money? These men are borderline broke whenever they get out of jail, man. The feds gonna freeze your assets. They gonna take what they want to, because they gonna say that was all used to enhance the game. So they gonna take everything that they want to. These men get out of prison broke and have to start from square one. Some of them never make it out, you know, but after going a year or two on trial and fighting for your life and spending so much money, by the time you get out, you done lost so much over nothing. Some stuff that's not gonna be reimbursed by the government. They gonna get paid regardless, because they gonna spend taxpayer dollars on these BS trials, man. Come on, people, when do we say enough is enough? When do we start demanding real justice against the people who've been attacking us for years, man? This is not right, and this gotta stop. And I do understand the fact that Sauce Walka was on there clowning Young Thug. I get it. And I'm not advocating for just Sauce Walka. I'm advocating for every one of these men who are unlawfully being taken down as a group for other men's crimes. That don't make any sense. Ricos are just modernized war on drugs. And we as the people have got to stop being so far behind and catch on to what these people are doing. They play 100 years ahead of us, 50 to 100 years ahead of us. They had this plan whenever they started the Rico acts. They knew what they were going to do. That was an act to get at successful black men. They know how to play this game. Now y'all gotta open your eyes and play back. We gotta stand up, man. We can't keep allowing this. But like I said, man, you know, Kodak Black went live and played Sauce Walka's music. You know, free Sauce Walka, man. I don't know if Sauce Walka was locked away, but what I do know is, you know, whenever it's a Rico, you gotta have a head. You gotta have a kingpin. And we all know who's the head over there in their camp. So more than likely, Sauce Walka is a part of this. Like I said, man, freedom boys, man. Let me know how y'all feel. I definitely gave y'all my opinion. I think this is bogus. It's some BS. And we need to fight back, man. But check out Kodak Black with his daughter playing that Sauce.
Baby, curl it up. My baby, curl it up. You like to watch it? Dad. You want that hat? You ready? I baby, curl it up, y'all. I just want to be here with my baby, man. I just want to be here with my baby. I ain't worried about nothing else. I ain't worried about nothing else. About my kids, I mean. This is my kids, I mean, that's it. Get along there with my boy, man. I ain't gonna lie, me, Lee, and the type, we made some beautiful daughters, bro. All three of us, we made some cute babies, bro. Winter, Honey, Yuri. But baby. Baby, that baby cool. Just watching her these past few days, it's amazing, bro. It's like, cause like I ain't get that with my son. When I first born, I ain't get that. You know, just watch her. What? You can't get my phone? What? No, you can't get my phone. Get out of here. Look at me, look at my baby. It's me. That was me. That's my baby. Say she ain't daddy twin. Say you daddy twin. Say I'm daddy twin. Say I'm daddy twin. Say I'm daddy twin. Queen Mary. Let's see princess, baby. Let's see princess. Cute, baby. I've been ate that. Crazy. I ate that good 9 in the morning, nigga.